Yvette, are you low-key not dumb?
Did you think I was dumb?
I'm learning. So I'm not a sex addict, and you're not dumb. These are the two things we're learning about each other.
I think we learned that you were a sex addict.
And then you were dumb.
Hey guys, welcome back to Friend Crush Pod. I am your host, Yvette Segan. Today we have an incredible guest, Usama Siddiquee. He is one of my all-time favorite stand-up comedians. He is so funny, so talented. And today we talked about a bunch of awesome things. We talked about being a man, being a woman. We talked about dating, I guess if dating means sex. And we really just had a blast. He has some really exciting projects he's working on, and he just put out a 30 minutes on Don't Tell. So you guys absolutely have to check that out. And we talked a little bit about sort of how he thinks about comedy and what that process was like. So it's really a great conversation. And some updates from me. I am going to be on the road in the fall, so if you want to see me in your city, please sign up for my website on my mailing list. That's the only way I'll definitely know that that's where you want me, and let me know where you are. And I have Chicago coming up July 12th, so if you don't have your tickets yet, you better freaking get them, because those are gonna be, it's a small show, so it's gonna be selling out fast, hopefully. Okay, I love my conversation with Usama. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And let's get into it.
I used to date a girl on Newell.
It was me.
We dated on...
Fuck.
I know.
I always forget.
I know. There was one girl I was looking at the Instagram. I was like, did we fuck? I genuinely did not know. I genuinely did not know. I was like, that is crazy.
Was it a long time ago?
It was a long time ago. And it was like, I wasn't even a crazy on the bender type person. I was just like, did we fuck or did we... Because remember we had a thing. Did we fuck? I think we did.
You knew that you were together with her at some point.
No, it was we had a night where we were hanging out. I just don't remember. I think we did fuck. And I'm not sure if we did. Anyway.
Anyway, that's actually...
Well, we're going to send her to that.
Yeah.
That's a perfect segue into welcome to my guest today, Usama Siddiquee.
Hello.
Usama is a sex addict, so I wanted
literally, I'm just a comedian.
You're a comedian also?
Yes, on the side.
Yeah. I'm shocked you have time for that. Actually, with all the sex that you have.
Yeah, Yvette thinks all I do is have sex.
Yes,
and
I do think
that is insanely on the money. It's not.
Yeah.
We're both comedians.
We're both comedians
who have fucked before in our lives.
In my entire life, for sure. Once or twice.
Okay, Yvette has a very relationship vibe, but your jokes are very this guy.
Yeah.
It's all one guy.
Oh yeah. And literally
every
one guy.
story she has is from a 2-week period in 2023.
See, that's the trick of that's the smoke and mirrors of what I do.
If you know rappers, it's the same thing rappers do. All rappers talk about getting bitches, fucking hoes. They all have kids and a beautiful wife in Atlanta.
It's about their one.
Well, yeah, exactly.
person.
It's a hoe. It's one hoe, and so 2 Chainz. All he does is talk about pussy.
Yeah.
He has a beautiful family. It's kind of your thing.
God
It's
bless.
so this. When you do this, the lying starts.
Me?
Yeah.
When I put.
This is let's
That's Usama's impression of me is tucking hair behind
Let's start
yours.
bullshitting. I love Yvette. Yvette's, you're hilarious. You're coming up in the game.
Let's fucking
so
go.
fast,
Babe.
and you're always trying to help your friends out and give them show spots. And I think that's very nice too.
I love that.
I think you're doing good things for your friends, and that's the main thing you'll see when you're starting out in comedy. Are they helping their friends out, and are they enjoyment of giving their friends stuff? And I think you have that a lot. I think that's a very good quality of you.
Thank you. Do you do that?
And she called me a sex addict. She called me one mean thing, and here I am being super nice to her.
No, I know. That's all it took for you to be nice to me. If I hadn't said that, you would have been mean to me.
A bitch.
I got the upper hand.
I love giving my friends spots. I want to give them all the money in the world. I want to just help them.
Yeah.
You did my spot in London.
Yeah,
You
that
came
was
into spot.
really fun. And then Usama was supposed to do my show in London, and then he
I was like,
dropped.
fuck that. Dude, you also had 9 openers, didn't you, on that show?
No.
Okay, got you.
No, I just had 2 or 3. But yeah, no, it was fine.
Yeah, I love. Why don't we do? We should do that more. I think we should always have friends on our shows and have fun. And it's like they're hanging out. It's an excuse to hang out. I think you're doing it right.
I also think that the audience can feel it.
Yes.
When like we're all having fun backstage, and then we all like really like each other and want each other to do well, and we go on stage, and everyone's like, it's like it creates a nice little atmosphere.
Absolutely. And honestly, Yvette's fans, you see them. It's like, is this Midsommar? The level of like love they have for you, it's like it is like, did I drink Kool-Aid and I woke up in like a fucking fever dream?
You're gassing me up, dude.
No, dude. They love you.
No, but your fans love you.
They love me. They love me.
Yeah.
Brown people who do anal. That's my fan base.
That's your core.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are they also sex addicts or?
No. Aren't we all sex addicts in some way?
Well, that's that's how you justify your sex addiction. You're projecting.
My posture gets really good. What is sex addict? You like having sex? Is that sex addiction? I start shaking.
Right, yeah. You're like, what even is it? I can stop anytime.
Some days I don't even have it. It's a joke because I think there was a time in the scene where I was really
getting after it.
It was all comics. I love comics. I think comics are funny. They're cute.
Wait.
What?
You were hooking up with a lot of comics?
Yeah.
You never tried to hook up with me. Should I be offended?
It was past the
I
era.
was after.
After the era.
Okay. And
I saw you and I realized I was done. I'm kidding.
You're like, that relationship ass bitch. No, I'm staying away from her.
No. I was past that era. The era was like 8 years in New York. That was like when I first came to New York, and then 8 years after that.
Whoa.
And that was a lot of just everyone you know probably I've dated.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you date them or did you just hook up with them?
No, it was like hookup / date. It was like we had multiple. It wasn't like one night
you like
stand.
take people on dates.
Of course, I love taking people on dates.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm not. Do people think I'm like, meet me at this coordinates?
That is how
my dick will be out. No, we're going on dates. We're hanging out. We're laughing. We're enjoying ourselves.
Well, yeah, because
and then we're having sex sometimes.
Yeah, like after.
After the enjoyment.
It's like how you conclude. Has that come back to you at all, like dating communities?
I you know what? It would have if I wasn't a respectful, in the dating and like it wasn't fun. And like again, it's mutual fun and having a good time. And it's like a lot of comics who like try to fuck comics and it never goes well. It's because they were only trying to fuck them, and then like when they kind of are done, their truth of their personality comes out, and the girl's like, "What the fuck was this even?"
Right.
But the idea is, if you're trying to be in the streets or even date, it's like the person you're going after, right? Mm-hmm. Dating wise, or even like if you want to hook up with them, like enjoy the person's company, right?
Right.
I think a lot of comics, maybe men in general, just go after girls that they want to fuck, but they don't care about, or they, and so all that energy is just there for fucking and not for the other part, which is everything else: hanging out, laughing, eating good food together.
Yeah. Wow.
Is this right?
Okay,
yeah, I'd fuck you, man.
Okay, dude, are you trying to fuck, dude?
Yeah,
okay.
we'll fuck.
I'd fuck you, man.
Sex addict and feminist? That's a crazy combo.
No,
Let's go.
The way you thought I was like behind a fucking alleyway, like,
I thought you were like DMing OnlyFans girls.
No!
Being like, get over
I
here.
have dated an OnlyFans girl. Fine.
Well, obviously.
Sure.
We all have. Like, we all
OnlyFans
have.
girl at this point is redundant. Just call them girls because everyone has one, it seems like. But
in LA, yeah, not New York.
Absolutely LA.
Everyone in LA.
100%.
I did a joke when I was in LA, when I was headlining the Dynasty Improv. I like did a show, a joke at the show where I was like, because I talk about how one of my exes dated a porn star, and I bookended that relationship. Like he hooked up with me and then dated her and then hooked up with me again.
You did Whoa.
Fucking believe that.
Holy shit.
Well, we didn't really date.
Okay.
How do you wait?
Dude,
How do you know that?
I know everybody, dude. I'm a sex addict, remember?
Oh my God.
Me and let's go.
Okay.
No, dude, I'm ear to the grindstone. I know everything.
That's hilarious.
You forget I was in the scene. I'm like, now I'm on the road a lot, but like before I was like in the scene. I was making it happen.
That's making me
I love this. You thought I didn't know?
No. I didn't. No one has ever called me on it.
Really?
Yeah, and we all know him. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
Dude, I think it's a good match. I think y'all have a great energy.
Oh, well, he's like my best friend.
We hung out at the park at his birthday, and it was like fun times, dude.
Oh, right, yeah, you knew that. But he and I are like, well, that's actually to your point of like, we can dabble, we can do this.
I feel like okay, this is my take on the event. I think you had a little phase in the beginning, very beginning, where you were like, and you did a little exploring in the comic scene, and then you were kind of like, all right, I'm done.
Well, then once you get a handle of like what comedians are like, and then you're like, Oh, because also then that was also before I achieved like any amount of success or like established myself like in this scene.
Sure.
So I would look at everybody and be like, wow, they're really
The
doing
moment
it.
you're you get more followers than a guy, you're like, okay, you got to get out of here.
Well, it's like not even.
You gotta bounce.
No, you know what it is actually. I dated a guy who was a comedian, not the one we just spoke about. And we first got together, I had just been fired from my job, and I had zero anything. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and do social media full time and like see how that happens. And then 3 months later, I had passed him on all platforms, and he dumped me.
That's crazy.
He was, and I genuinely think it was because I was pointing out like what work looked like. And he was like, oh, I'm not doing that, and I don't want to do that. And now we all know that I'm not doing that.
Insane. Also, probably, I mean, emasculated, right? You couldn't handle the fact that you were getting more powerful. Honestly, if my girl gets more followers, it's like collab a bitch. Let's go. You are making me famous now, you know? Let's help each other out.
Well, my joke is now that I'm his biggest credit.
Right.
And I say that to each other. It's so funny.
And then he hears that joke and then he kills himself.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well, he and I are still friends.
So so it's cool.
Fine. Yeah, it's all
what's
good.
his first and last name?
I'll tell you after.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think like being with comics has to be like a sleazy bad thing. I think when people are like, oh fuck these comics, like these dudes are just kind of a lot of times weak energy dudes or weak ego,
insecure,
and that's
do you feel that way about yourself? Like, do you think you're?
I don't think so as much. I get insecure about my own joke writing, and so it's more like my own work ethic. Like it becomes its own loop. Like I hate myself enough to get better at myself.
Yes.
I don't put it outwards. You know, it's all self-contained.
You're like a girl.
I'm like a girl.
Do you have an eating disorder too?
What do you think? Do I look good?
Yeah, you look
I have to have
amazing,
one?
dude.
Okay. Yeah. I barf a lot. That's the thing is like,
I have to pull trigger after
that's
this.
how I actually like go up to hot girls that I'm scared of. I'll look at them and be like, they're so hot, I can't handle it. But I'm like, she probably barfs a lot. Her dinner is like Cheetos. And then that like takes away the mystique of how hot they are. And I go straight. I'm like, hey, what's up?
And then it works.
Sometimes I get curved. Sometimes I don't, you know?
Yeah.
Hot girls are hot, you know? Sometimes they're...
Who's the hottest girl you've pulled?
That I boned?
Pulled.
Oh, pulled.
Pulled and boned.
Pulled and boned, I guess.
Are you a Stifler? Who's the hottest girl you've boned? You can't say that. That's our word, okay? Boned? Chapeau Rowe would never say that. Boner.
Boning at the Pink
Dude,
Pony
who'd
Club.
you fucking smash? These are male
Who
words.
did you fucking rail, dude? No, you know what I like to do is I like to tell my guy friends, I'm like, I love when my guy friends get railed. And then they get so upset when I say that to them.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that one.
Hilarious.
My
It means you're getting turned out by you know, a little black dildo or something.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
But you've done that.
A black dildo? No.
Maybe not black.
But here's the thing, if that's what your thing is, yeah, I got a nice little Asian dildo, a little bite size.
A little one.
No,
Like
if dudes like to get fingered, a little butt stuff is all good, whatever.
That's beautiful.
Who gives a fuck? If you're gay, you're gay. If not, call me.
Wait, have you ever? Yeah. Have you ever gone to a sex party?
Yeah.
I see.
It's not as hot as you think, dude. It's you think it's gonna be some like in like Star Wars, there's all these like fucking harem vibe. You go in, it's like a barista fucking another barista, and the graphic designer coming too early, and everyone's like, ugh. No one's in good shape. It's not hot.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised to hear you say that at all.
Yeah.
Like that is why I would never go.
Dude, maybe LA got better ones. New York, I haven't been to one that was good. And not that I go a lot.
You've tried a few. You're like, I went to one, it sucked. And so I was like, let me run this back. I bet this was a fluke.
Dude, I don't know. New York is less sexy in some ways, you know? It's just that lifestyle is not our thing. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't think we do sex.
Have you ever gone to like one?
No, I went to like a BDSM dungeon one time.
Oh, yeah.
But it was theater kids. It's like a theater kid BDSM dungeon, I swear to God. It was pre-pandemic. I had just graduated from college. I like met this guy at this like audition, I swear to God, and he like messaged me on like Facebook Messenger, was like, come to this thing.
You know they say if it was like themed BDSM, but like Broadway. So you like go into Miss Saigon room and it's like, ooh, this is a little Asian vibes. You know, guys and dolls, wink. You know, it's a bunch of dudes hanging out. Fiddler on the roof, just Jewish chicks, you know, just hanging out in the, you know,
and then
you're banging to sunrise, sunset.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
They're doing the thing
bottle
with the
dance
legs.
naked. Anyway, you know what? Take it. Take
This
it.
is good. Yeah, someone write this down. So you can have that.
Bestiality, they go to the what room? Lion King.
Oh.
Okay, you're not with me. Y'all not with me here.
No, you're kind of cooking with gas right now, dude. You're so in the pocket. I can't even
Jersey
believe it.
Boys, you got Eiffel Tower by two dumb dudes.
What's Jersey Boys about?
Jersey Boys. Juicy Boys. We'll name it Juicy Boys. Now we're in. Now we're cooking.
Juicy Boys.
Juicy Boys.
Juicy Boys. The musical sex party. You have to sing during the sex.
Jersey Boys is a Broadway musical about Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Aren't you a theater kid?
I am.
How do you know these? These are famous.
I don't know.
What'd you do in your school? Like, what was your production?
I did a lot of Shakespeare.
Oh, you were like an actor.
Yeah.
What'd you do? What was your...
I was Lysander in Midsummer Night's Dream.
Dude,
like,
really?
Sophomore year of college.
That's a very funny role.
What do you mean? Like for me?
Yeah.
Because I was playing a boy.
A boy.
Yeah.
Kind of intense guy. Like very kind of peevish, you know?
Oh yeah, like a little like Rizzler.
Yeah.
I was oh my God, this is crazy.
What's that?
Okay, so I played Lysander, but actually if you do the, iambic pentameter of it, it's Lysander. So people don't know that.
Stressed on stressed, huh? Okay, I know what you're talking about. Picking up what you're putting down. Iambic pentameter, okay.
Just so you guys know.
The way she was proud of just saying that word, like check this shit out.
Hey guys.
I love this, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it was me and Helena. No, it's Hermia. It's Lysander and Hermia.
Forgot.
Those are like the two, whatever.
Yeah.
But the girl that played Hermia, she, like, 7 years later, found me on Instagram, like, messaged me and was like, hey, just so you know, you were my sexual awakening.
Whoa.
By the way, we didn't kiss, like, in the production.
Wow.
Just on the side.
No.
Usama style, apparently.
And she wrote like an article about it.
Really?
Or something. But I was like, what's funny about this is I didn't know any of that. I was just like doing the thing. I was just doing the show.
You were just crushing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool. And so she basically became lesbian when she met you.
I guess, but maybe it took her a while to like process it.
Wow.
And then later she like looks back at that time and is like, I was gay because of her.
That's kind of cute.
Kind of awesome.
Very hot. It's hot.
You're going to say
Is she hot? You can say hot.
She's
it's not
cute.
lame to say hot.
She's cute. I don't know if she's my type.
We've talked about this last podcast.
Yeah.
We know what that means.
What? I know I have one stop. I have a very specific. If I were to date a woman, it would be like such a specific type.
What? Please tell me. I need
like
to know
a
this.
skater girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which I said that.
That's literally
Fia.
Skater
I
girl.
know. No,
Skater
dude,
girl. That's an Avril Lavigne song right there, dude.
No, I'm not beating the allegations. I literally like described Fia to Fia. We had this conversation one time.
Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
I was sitting in front of her.
Hilarious.
And she was like, and I was like, I just like a sort of like a skater girl vibe, like baggy clothes, whatever. She literally looks at.
It was awesome.
She literally just goes like,
She has a skateboard that she puts back
yeah.
behind her.
She's like, Yvette, are we friends?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Anyway, what's your type? Everyone?
Just skater girl. Let's see. My type. What is my type? For a time, it was just comic. It was just like if you were a comic, I was into you, and I was saying what's up.
This is so grounding for me to hear because I respect you so much professionally.
Thank you.
And I think you're like truly one of the stand-ups in the game. Like, and I mean
Dude,
that.
thank you. I appreciate you.
I like really, really love your joke writing and stuff.
Seriously, thank you.
But to hear that you're like doing that.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, you're fucking in the mix is awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like once I'm on the road. Well, here's the issue with staying in the comic game too long. It's fun when you're all hustling and working and miking and stuff. Once you start getting some play, it's just shittier for a guy to go down and be like, no, let's fucking, if you want to
Totally.
fuck. It's just uglier. It just feels wrong. It doesn't feel right anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel fun, you know? It should always feel fun and not like weirdly power structured.
No, it has to be someone on your level
100%.
if you're going anywhere.
And here's the thing for dudes to kind of know, a little, for the 3 ones who listen here. If a girl's too into you in the beginning, you probably shouldn't date her, actually. Like, if she's like, oh my God, if she's too much of a fan, this is a dangerous thing. Now there's like power structures. You should be chasing after a girl that you want. That's really good because, she has to want, you eventually. She has to be kind of charmed by you. That's better than like a girl being like, yeah, yes. There's too much power structure. Men already are bad with power. I think it's dangerous. So I would say don't bang a fan if you can.
Okay. And we've learned through trial and error.
Just error, maybe. Not even trial, just
error after error after
then
OnlyFans.
it's opposite for you guys. I feel like if you're big, you can bang anyone you want, and there's not that power structure.
The power structure, no, but I have like gone on a couple dates with like fans.
Oh yeah?
Or like Hinge dates that then were like, oh, by the way, I'm like a fan, and then I'm like,
holy shit!
I'm never doing that again.
Really?
It was actually
not
like
fun.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's so weird. And like whatever you're thinking of where the girls are like, yay, like whatever, like it's weird with the guys because it's like, why are you simping for me like that? It's like
Dude, it's not hot because now you're like a beta. You're not alpha. It's not hot. It's not a hot man thing to simpo for a woman.
No, but it's not like because it's not, they like want, I don't know how to describe it. It's because they're not viewing you as you.
Boom, boom.
They're
Exactly.
viewing you as this like other thing. And so then it automatically, I don't know if there's a way through that where you could like even it eventually, but it's right off the bat, it's really weird.
You could fuck through that, you know? And
Yeah, I
like
think if
get
you
the
tried
other
to
side.
fuck really hard through it.
Yeah. That's maybe what he wants.
Put in the hours.
Yeah.
Just a lot of fucking through it.
Is it worth the time? I think you're right. You're absolutely. They see you as like a facsimile of yourself. It's not even real. It's like some hologram, and they're putting all the values on you. So when they're realizing that you're a human being, they get angry. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" That's why for men, it's like, "Don't fuck a fan," because they only know you as this, and they see your humanity, and they're like, "Whoa, this is all. That's not what I signed up for."
Right.
So it's dangerous. You want to be with a woman who like sees you slowly and then likes you because of what she sees.
Right,
know?
like get to know, that's the thing. It's just like,
me.
get to know me, like, and actually me, not my jokes online, not like whatever you think I am. And
Yvette, how advanced?
you think?
Yes.
No, you're just a man. All girls are like this. All girls know this stuff.
You've done this for like 10 years.
This is
every man
new.
who just got there, like, oh yeah, so if you want to learn some stuff, I got you.
Men turn like 32 and they're like, hey, maybe you should date people that like you like. Like that's men.
That's so true. That's so true. It's like and women are like, men have been staring at my buddy since I was 7. Okay,
Yeah.
I've had to deal with this shit for my entire life.
I've had to deal with like my dad's creepy fucking friend like since I was like 4. Like it's
not me thinking creepy dad was gonna be the sentence.
no, thank God. No, I didn't. I know my dad's great. I didn't have to deal with that.
But y'all really are more advanced in a lot of these dating concepts because y'all just have to deal with it early on. You know?
Yeah, we're commissioned.
I do. 100%.
We're
You're right. The
conditioned.
32-year-olds are just like, let me learn some shit, Yvette, about the world.
Yeah, and then you're like mansplaining to me, and I'm like, no, I got that.
Hey,
I'm
sometimes fucking is not cool for the vibe.
Like sometimes if you fuck your coworkers, things get weird, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, I've done
Dude,
it.
That character you should do on like Reels. The 32-year-old wizard.
32-year-old who's like,
dude,
hey, can I tell you something?
dude, you should not want to fuck your wife's sister. It's not a good vibe.
It's a huge mess. If you let me tell you something. If you
That's funny character. He just gets it. He just gets it, this guy.
Hey, when you cheat,
It hurts others around you.
yeah. I don't know if you know this, and you shouldn't do it. It's tough. Have you cheated?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're sexy.
Okay, listen, you are so happy to find these things about me.
Because I'm happy that I'm right. So
You're vindicated. But it's like, you know, would be right? Anybody if they looked at me for 2 seconds, right? It's not like you're, again, another character, you know? The 25-year-old, boys be fucking. Like, you think you're wise for that, too.
And thank you for thinking I'm 25. That's awesome.
It's a vibe thing. I have, when I was young, early 20s.
Okay.
It was long distance, and I was not a understanding of the empathy involved, and like the obviously the issues are deep. It's horrific, and I was lying. And she, again, when you give a young guy open long distance, it's terrible. It's like the worst possible thing because I was just getting attention from women too. Like I was not a cool kid growing up, so when I started doing comedy here, started getting some play, the attention went way up, right? And New York in general is a horny ass place. It's hard, absolutely.
For male comedians, oh
Dude,
my God.
it's hot in here, you know? So after that, I didn't do anything. I have not cheated in many,
That's
many
good.
years.
Wait, so where'd you grow up?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay. And then you moved to New York when?
10 years ago?
Okay.
2014.
Did you do stand up before you moved to New York?
Like 1.5 years, 2 years. But it was like once a week, basically.
In Dallas?
In Dallas. Kind of doing like once, twice a week, maybe, you know? Just like really like
Really like dipping your toe.
dipping toe, not really doing anything. And then I got into med school.
What?
You didn't know this? Oh,
No.
We've never talked, have we?
No, we just riff.
Here's the real thing about me. I got into medical school, and I didn't go. The day before I left, I told my parents I'm going to do comedy.
Whoa.
It was...
They wanted you dead.
They were like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you right now.
Yeah.
It was very bad. Now we're cool. Once my mom's friends were like, we saw him on the thing. My mom was like, well, I told him to go,
Stop.
So they're
Revisionist history.
Yeah, revisionist. Moms be doing that, right?
Yeah.
I always was there for my kid. It's like,
Okay.
2 years maybe, y'all
Yeah.
were here. And Jewish moms, same shit, right? Just highly like,
Yeah.
do this, do that, do this. No, don't do that, don't do that.
Well, my parents are really chill and I'm lucky, but we definitely had like a very like traditional sort of like, this is the path.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
go
of
to
course,
college
of
and you
course.
get the thing. And blah, blah.
Yeah.
When I got fired from my tech job, I remember I called my uncle first and I was like, hey, I'm not going to get a new job. I'm
Yeah.
just going to do this and see if I can do it. And he was like, okay, cool. Like you got this. Because he's like an entrepreneur. So he
Sure.
he knew
Oh,
that
so you
stuff.
had a template.
Yes. And so he was like, this is a good idea. You should do this. It's now or never. And then I was like, okay. And then I called my parents and I was like, guys, I've decided this isn't a conversation. I'm going to do this. And they were like, oh my God.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
They're like so worried. But then.
Why couldn't you just fuck that one understudy at the play or whatever, and become a lesbian?
What?
That was, like the lady who was like,
my
it was a
romantic
callback. It was
opposite.
a callback. I'm not saying random.
It was
shit.
okay. Like, why would you say that?
Literally, that was not random.
Okay, so you did medical school. You didn't do medical school, and then you
Got in and then came here.
That's
and
crazy.
It was just mic scene. It was mic scene. There was no Instagram back then, really. So you were just doing mics and getting
Yeah.
off. There were like big shows that you wanted to get on. So now there's not really that. That might be with some
No.
clubs, but like back then it was like 2 or 3 shows that if you got on, you were like in the scene. Now
Yeah.
it was a scene. It was like Clueless. It was like fucking like there's hierarchies and it was all locked in. Now it's kind of like you get big on Instagram or something. It kind of can push you up.
right.
Past a lot of the people, which is
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
what it is. Then all you have to do is be good when you're there, and things will start happening, right?
Right.
Back then, though, you had to really like know somebody, and then they would put you on that show.
Right.
Knitting Factory, or like Comedy's a Second Language on East Village, or like Whiplash was a Monday show. These are like shows that are all dead now, but like back then they were the shows. You got on them, you were fucking somebody. You know what I'm saying? You were fucking somebody. You were somebody. So that was a different scene back then. So I just worked my ass off and just got in there.
That's beautiful.
And then got a couple of accolades in the beginning, got a AGT and stuff like that. And once some credits started happening, then that era of what you call sex addiction happened, which is really dating addiction, really.
Lots of visibility for you.
Boom.
You got a lot of attention. Wait, so when did you do America's Got Talent?
When I was 20, right before COVID. So it was like 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
And so what made you do that?
They just hit me up.
Yeah.
They
And
hit
you were
me
like, I'm going to do that?
Yeah. They just, some lady was like, send the tape.
Yeah. They have to be clean?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Could you do your suicide bit? Probably not.
No, all
You
of
know?
my jokes, I'm always like, I'm clean, I don't curse, like I don't talk about sex really. Every other word is
I just
kill
want you to
myself.
go up to Simon Cowell and be like, we should all kill ourselves, Simon.
I'm like, Simon, kill yourself. I'll do it too. Let's go.
Let's do it. My talent is actually rope play, as in I'm going to kill myself.
All right,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
but-
need a rope from the audience.
Yeah.
Anyone got one?
Make my soul disappear.
Anyone got
Yeah.
Percocets work too. Let's go.
Percocets work too.
Yeah, I know you got some in
It's
there.
a double talent.
It's an epidemic. Someone give me some.
Yeah, but I thought you'd find the jokes. If someone said, give me an AGT tape, you would find the jokes and clean it up a little bit. You could do it.
Someone asked me for an AGT. tape.
Really?
I didn't do it.
Huh.
I didn't want to.
You could do it. You could do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's like my avenue.
I think you're right. But then again, I mean, exposure, but I think you're already doing a good job.
But you're like, I don't know. I think
What?
you're more like charming, palatable in that way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's like the more jokes, okay, your jokes will change as you get older too.
Yeah.
And the jokes you change, your fans will change too. Like some will stay, a lot will stay. Then sometimes you'll be like, I want to do this kind of thing now. And then some people will be like, what the fuck? But then other people will be like, oh, I love this. It's like the fans will come regardless of what you do. Just make sure you have the integrity of what you have fun doing, what you're doing.
Right.
Some people get pigeonholed in their thing and then they can't grow, and then their fans are like, what's going on? And it's like you're too tied to the fans and not tied to your own comedy
Like,
journey.
yeah, because you have to keep. How do you manage that relationship?
You know, it gets kind of scary sometimes because you'll see the things that do well, the videos that kind of pop.
Yeah.
And it's always one type of video or maybe two types of videos, right? And you're like, okay, I like doing this. I'll keep doing this. But then sometimes you want to do a joke about something else.
Yeah.
And that sometimes will get like nothing, right? And you're like, fuck. And it's like the algorithm telling you like, no, don't do that, young lady.
Yeah, like, dude, yeah.
And it's like, maybe fuck you. Maybe I just want to do a joke and maybe not everything has to pop. But then the fear comes of like, well, I can't, momentum's this way. So if I don't do, I think you have to ask yourself what you want. If you really just want to be famous, then do fame shit. Always follow the fame. And that's fine. Then you use that fame to like get into acting shit, whatever you want to do. If your thing is good stand-up or great comedy, maybe you have to take some hits. You know, maybe you have to take some algorithm hits. I don't know. Everyone has their own journey, for real. And I don't think it's right or wrong to do anything. I don't think it's wrong to just go to the views. I don't think it's right to just be your own artist. Because sometimes, bro, like, people go too hard in both directions, you know? Nobody likes the guy who's like, I'm a fucking artist. Like, you suck.
Yeah.
Nobody wants you.
Yeah.
And then the people who are like, just fake-ass bitches, you know,
Right.
it's like, is that fun either? Find a balance.
Right. Well, that's the interesting thing about like both stand up and the internet is that I think they're kind of similar in that they're like very feedback based.
Yes.
Like, if you do a joke and no one laughs, it wasn't a joke. You know what I mean?
To you, it was. To them, it was not a joke. You're
Exactly.
Right, you're right.
So it's like you have to like adjust based on that. It doesn't mean that the premise is completely wrong. It's just that you either didn't translate it well or it, you know, needs to be framed differently or whatever.
It's all very cogent, very smart talk, yes. Yvette, are you low-key not dumb?
Did you think I was dumb?
I'm learning. So I'm not a sex addict and you're not dumb. These are the two things we're learning about each other.
I think we learned that you were a sex addict.
And then you were dumb. JK, Yvette, you're very smart. You've always been smart. And you're trying to be very thoughtful about how you're walking in this world as you get more fans, which I think is very, 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 very good. I really appreciate that about you.
Let's fucking go.
And your green eyes are doing things.
Right now for
Very
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I didn't realize how green your eyes were.
Usama.
Seriously.
This is so beautiful. This would have worked on me. I'm so glad that you didn't hit on me when we first started doing stand-up because it would have worked. Like when I
That's
was
all it takes.
Dude,
Sounds
when
like a
I
dumb
was
girl, to be honest.
yeah, no. It's just because I have low self-esteem, don't worry. It's like, no, if I had met you like
in that era.
well, we did meet early, but if you
Went after it?
gone after
Oh my
me,
God.
it would have ruined my life. I'm so glad. I'm actually so glad that I like know you now. Because you would have like turned it on and then I would have been like, wait, this
okay,
guy
what the fuck?
so cute.
Chat.
Dude, oh God, if you had taken me on a fucking date, it would have been horrible.
Hilarious. But
Lights
yeah,
out.
any person I went after was always a date. It was always like some dating situations.
What kind of date would you have taken it?
Yeah,
on?
what's your...
It's always drinks, yeah. What? Okay.
Yeah,
I got
what's
you, bro.
our date?
All of a sudden his hair is all gelled up,
Wait,
nice.
stop.
Every time we look back, he's got his like more
Sorry, let
clipped
me
hair.
just...
Bigger bulge all of a sudden. Whoa. Dude, the way I would hit a comic or like any girl, right, would just be like, let's get a drink. Boom, simple. And people complicate it all the time. They go all this extra shit. I'll do a set here, and then she'll hear this joke and think in this way.
Yeah.
Dude, walk up to this person. Hey, you're cute. Let's get a drink sometime. Not, let's go right. You want to go right? You want to write Jim jokes? Circumlocution is all type. It's just fucking lame.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
go for it.
Just go for it. Hey, I think you're funny. I only went after girls I thought were funny. Like I would never date a not funny comic.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, that
go up to
also...
It's like you have to fake respect them and stuff. It's like not.
yeah, it's just like a whole
you know,
mess.
whole thing.
Like, you can't do that.
Dude, just go up, be direct. I think you're mad cute. Let's get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Well, that's just like, that's my issue with it too, is that like, the more success, like the more I respect a male comedian,
Yeah.
the more I'm like that's hot to me. So it's like, it's
Dude,
such a mess.
Dude, I mean, bro, it's like what we value in life is funny, right? That's why we're doing comedy.
Exactly.
So obviously, when you are just in a world where everyone's what you value, it's like,
Right.
shit's hot.
Yeah, it's
Shit
like,
is hot.
it's like, this is awesome.
Dude.
And then it's also like our being in stand-up is like high school, like
Yes.
the community of
Yes,
it.
yes.
And it's like, we're all kind of we're like, we don't date each other. And then we all date each other.
Dude.
And like, everyone's like low-key hooking up and like, it's
The way
so,
the number of
so
Eskimo
messy.
bros I find out later from a girl I thought was like betrothed to me almost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro.
I thought we were all like together, and I was like, bro, we were all just doing.
Well,
gnarly
also
shit.
because there aren't that many women in stand-up
Yes.
who are at a certain, especially who are at a certain level
Yes.
or like doing it like full time or whatever. So it's like, it's really hard. It's just hard.
Well, I bet you're also. I feel like you're like a very like bubbly. You like staying in the scene and you're fun.
Yeah,
you
I
like
love
going out,
socializing,
like
yeah.
social, very social person. So it's like it makes a natural no-brainer, right? That you can like somebody, you end up going. And I feel like you kind of fall in like pretty easily. I feel like you like a guy. You
I'll like fixate on a guy.
fixate, but not go after, but like just fixate.
Oh, totally. Oh yeah, dude, I just did that for. You're gonna laugh at me. 2 years. Maybe 3.
Do I know this guy?
Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. And now we are not friends.
Oh.
It went.
Does he post a lot of content? I know this guy. Again, I know this guy.
No, you don't.
I'll believe it.
No, you don't.
I'll believe it.
Is it a guy who films a lot of sketches?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
You think it's Max Zavino?
Nope, not him. That's not no.
Dude, no. Max is trying to do this thing right now where he's like pretending we're engaged, and I'm like,
No, Max is not. Y'all are just friends. I know that.
yeah,
very obvious.
that's my brother, dude. Like he's like my
Do you think he
business
would like?
partner.
He would say yes if you said let's.
No.
Yeah.
He's actually, I think that's why our relationship
Works,
works
right?
because most guys, like when you're in like, I'm betraying my gender by saying this, but like there is this thing where like you kind of know that like a lot of your guy friends like would, but that doesn't mean that you guys would be right for each other. It
Yes.
just means that they
Would. And the answer is always would, by the way.
Yeah,
It's like not
exactly.
some wild thing to surmise.
No.
It's like, yes, always.
But you can't like put too much stock into that
Yeah.
too.
Dude, we're just always horny and we're very visual
Right.
creatures. So like we'll look at something, we'll just be horny. But we won't act on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's the idea.
I think
right?
that, yeah, a lot of guys have gotten that under control where they're
Yes.
like,
and some haven't, and that's called being
A
EDD.
sex addict.
Yes.
that's called being
Oh,
Usama
sex-
Siddiquee.
Siddiquee. Siddiquee. The dick's in the name. How do I not fuck?
Usama BDSM. Siddiquee. Anyway.
Not a sex addict, but sex is great.
Sex is so great. Sex is so great. I wouldn't know. I've never had it. So Usama. So
Yes.
you do America's Got Talent.
Yes.
And then how did that like change your career?
Well, you know, it was during COVID time, so it didn't really push the needle. So it was really sad because it was like
sucks.
they would have had like a big tour and just like gotten people out. But
Damn.
it was COVID couldn't tour. But a lot of fans still come out that like are from there. So it's like everything you get on TV, it's a small dial mover, right? So like AGT, Colbert, all those things like get people out. It wouldn't be able to do a big show on just one, but like 5 or 6 credits, all of a sudden you get
Yeah, people start to care.
people, and then people start saying, like, "Oh, I know this thing that he's been on. Oh, I'll use that to come in." A lot of soft stats can help you out. And then Instagram is the only, and Instagram, TikTok, these are the biggest fucking things. YouTube,
Oh, yeah.
these are the biggest. I mean, if you're not doing that right now as a comic, you're kind of fucking up. You're just not doing it right,
Well, my thing is like if you're not on the internet, you don't exist.
bro.
Because that's how people consume.
You got to. It's the new TV.
Yeah.
I want to be on TV. TV's done. TV's over. Nobody wants to be
Yeah.
on TV anymore. TV is Instagram. That's TV.
Well, you were on Netflix.
I was on Netflix.
How
I was on
that?
TV actually.
Yeah,
So
you're on
scratch
TV.
that.
Oopsie.
Scratch that.
Streaming.
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 I have a couple of roles on Netflix.
Yeah.
Again, this is old school industry stuff. So, you know, been on Survival of the Thickest, been
Yes,
on
I saw
Inventing
that.
Anna.
Did you make out with her on that? No.
Which one? Inventing Anna?
On
On the
Survival of the Thickest?
Well,
I can't remember.
they put a prosthetic dick on me.
Yes.
To make it smaller, of course, and basically.
Yeah, that was that's
Yeah,
probably
it was
tough.
too
for
big
you.
for the
Huge.
and whoa, right, and then basically they had me like grind on her, helping her with Pop-Tarts on the top
Yes,
shelf,
yes,
right?
yes.
And then I'm helping her. Then my mom finds me. What are you doing? I turn around, boner. And apparently I'm like underage, and Michelle is like, "What the fuck?" And then the mom is like yelling at her, "Why are you trying to fuck my young boy, son?" And I'm like, "Mom, don't do this." It's a very funny scene. It's very goofy. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's in
it's
season
Goofball
1 of
City.
Survival of the Thickest. Banana, and just like that, Sarah Jessica Parker yelled at me from across the window because I was yelling on a stoop. Very, very cool. Met MPK, gayest man alive in a fun
MPK?
way. The guy who wrote and just like that.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael Patrick King or whatever.
Oh, did he write Sex and the City?
He's one of the
too?
main guys, like showrunner or whatever
Oh,
of the show.
that's
He's
sick.
famous, yeah.
Phenom.
You know what? I guess I'm older. I mean, all this. Sex and the City is not your god show, no?
No, it is.
It is, right?
Oh yeah, it's like that.
that
and
Euphoria?
Girls. I think Girls is.
Girl, got you.
Girls is like And everyone's like talking about girls again, like specifically now, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, are you not a Euphoria fan?
I couldn't even get through it.
Really?
Because it's so dark.
It's
even
dark.
for me. And I don't give a shit. I love dark stuff.
Dude,
But
I was just thinking this, like, every girl's like, Gen Z, very young Gen Z's like, love Euphoria. I'm like, do you?
I think they love the aesthetics of it.
Aesthetics.
Because it's like, it's a beautiful show.
It's not
like,
empowering to women.
It's scary.
It's scary.
It's literally a horror movie. It's like the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so upsetting the first season. I watched the first season.
Right.
It was so upsetting to me, I had to take breaks.
Dude, it's like literally like rapey and
there's fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
I'm like, what?
Dude, and everyone's like, every Gen Z goes like, yeah, so Euphoria is my show. Is it?
No.
Go watch Mean Girls.
Who's saying that?
Dude,
No one's
literally,
saying that.
there's like this sort of Gen Z pop, like Billie Eilish fan type, that's like, love
When
Euphoria.
are you around young girls?
My algorithm is crazy.
Your algorithm thinks you're like a 13-year-old girl. It's showing you like Euphoria clips to like party for you edits, but it's Euphoria.
If I'm on like a friend's TikTok or whatever, and then I'm like seeing random shit.
Your girlfriend, she's 22.
Whatever it is. And it's like, there's some random people that are like really into Euphoria. And I've always like, Mean Girls is way more fun.
Yeah.
Like, like the God girl shows. Like, Girls is way more fun.
Yeah.
What's another girl God show? Like, and just like that, or Fleabag is
Fleabag.
very funny.
Fleabag
Fleabag
is
is the shit.
phenomenal.
You like Fleabag?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best shows of all time.
All time.
Are you attracted to the priest guy?
Yeah.
He's hot.
He's so fucking hot, dude.
hot.
That's also like so my type because he's short.
Dude, and he's a little sarcastic.
Oh my.
I think female comics love a sarcastic man who loves a funny, goofy girl.
Yes, dude. And I
'Cause then
love
it's
like a
like-
charismatic, like
Dude,
funny guy. Like
you're so unique. I just want a charismatic, funny guy.
no, but short. That's my caveat to it.
He is short.
He's short. He's short.
What's the perfect height for a guy?
If you're eye level, I'm in. Swear to God.
Oh, God.
I'm the only girl on earth that will say that.
No one's ever said that.
No one's ever
That
said
is
that.
actually unique.
I have that part of the market cornered. That's so good for me. Because no one else wants them. Beautiful face.
Yeah.
Yay high. Like just so.
And also, short guys be having a good face card.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like they be working out because like
Yeah,
they're
because
not.
they need to prove, they need to work harder. They'll go down on you. Like that's all I'm saying. Like they're
Well,
just
they're already there, so why
Well,
not?
yeah, it's just like-
I'm already in the neighborhood. So.
like just go for it.
Our boy's not having a good time. He's like, well, actually,
No, I'm just checking out my face card in the camera.
hey,
You're trying to decide how
You're not short,
how
dude.
face card
I'm
you
not-
are
no, I'm
versus
not that
short.
People have it a lot worse than me. Lucas Stone.
What are you like 5'11"?
What?
The
The way you said 5'11", like it was a slur. Like, what are you, 5'11"?
Yeah, you did say.
You
kinda
know
like
who
that.
literally the person we were just talking
Yes,
about.
yes,
Like
yes.
how tall is he?
Dude, so that's your ideal kind of.
Yes.
You know what? That's great because he is very confident. He's
Yes.
very, very fun. No one ever looks at that guy and thinks he's short.
No.
They might for 2 seconds and they're back to him being fun
And handsome.
and handsome.
Yeah. Which all this stuff I literally say to his face and he's like, stop.
Really? So does he think he's short? Does he think he likes it?
No, I just mean like I'm like you're so handsome.
Why didn't y'all work out?
He lives in
Oh.
also we're friends.
Better
It's
friends.
Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just not like quite.
Cause I see y'all hang out. I'm like, what's the vibe?
Dude, I know. Well, at his birthday party, he was like all over me. I don't know what that was. Did you see that? Like, I was like, chill.
Dude, it was a very fun party. It was like at a park, and there was like kind of hot girls hanging out. They're also his friends.
Yeah.
And they're all like loving, like, hey, when you're done, come over here. Like they all
You
love.
have to bleep the name so many
I'm
times.
sorry. I'm sorry. But like what? But it's so fun. Like the guy is like very liked, and like girls like him. It's fun to be around him too. It's not like the guy who like feels good that girls like him. Like yeah, I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's just
No,
like,
he's
hey
a
ladies,
sweetie
what's
pie.
up, dudes? What we doing?
Yeah.
Like very fun, and naturally girls gravitate towards this person.
Yeah.
I love the guy.
Yeah. Actually, wait, so you came late to the party,
Yeah.
but like most of it, I was like the only girl there. It was like me and one other girl. And then I was like, because I had this impression like, oh, he has a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of them. No. Literally no. I was like, oh, am I your girlfriend? Like I don't understand
Are
what's
we
going
at a
on.
tailgate right now?
Yeah. And they're like throwing around a football.
Boom.
And then he's like grilling. He made me eat like a dry hot dog with like no condiments. And I was like, why?
We hate condiments.
I never would use a condiment.
And every condiment.
I love
anywhere.
to raw. I
Always.
love a.
a raw
A
dog.
raw dog. We got it.
Fuck.
We got it.
Come on, babe.
Anyway, what's like? How do you get your? I guess I hate this question, but I kind of want to hear how you answer it.
Oh boy.
Where do you get your inspiration for like comedy, and how do you know what's a you joke?
Well, what do you do? It's the same thing, right? It's like what's funny to me, just go for it.
Yeah,
right?
I guess for me specifically, it's like what I'm talking about with my friends.
Right, dude. It's just gotta feel fun. If a lot of people like try to get into like the ideas of it, like, oh, is this like a concept and all this shit.
Yeah.
It's like, are you having fun saying it? Then it'll naturally reveal itself.
Right.
Trust that you're a funny, smart person that doesn't have to push that.
Yeah.
You just ask the one question: is it funny? And your actual natural skills will propagate and push it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be fine. You'll be fucking fine if you just go into the core of what do I like to talk about, what's fun to me.
Right.
That people don't ask that question. They think, what'll get that comic to laugh the hardest, or what'll get this lady to book me for this.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit is just, it's outside of your control, and it sucks to even live like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the stuff you talk about is very you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, I can't fake it. So
Right. You know why your eyes are so big and so expressive? You are a bad liar.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie for shit.
I think so. It's your eyes betray everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my whole
It's your
upper
blessing and your
half
curse.
is- Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't, yeah. But it does make my life a lot simpler. Like, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I'm so open online and stuff, because I just talk. I mean, everything that I say online, I've said to everybody that is in my life.
Dude, a lot of girls try that thing online. Doesn't always hit. So, but you have this thing where people like really gravitate towards what you're doing. And it's it's one of those things, like I think Hannah Berner has a similar thing where she just has like a bunch of fans that love the fuck out of her. Girls Got Eat got like these legions of girls, and like when y'all find something y'all love, y'all will really support the fuck out of it, and like really like, I love you, I will give you my life, because when y'all feel fully. Dudes, trust me, like sometimes you'll kill the hardest that you ever killed. Guy with 3 teardrop tattoos is like, man, you did your thing, bro, and then walk away. How about a hug, Tyrone? How about a hug? How about I add a 4 teardrop tattoo for me? How about that? How about some real tears for once, buddy? Guys will sometimes just be so locked out of like real
Yeah.
emotion. So I love the way y'all are fans of each other, and the way females and women like go hard in the paint for comics they love. I love that.
Yeah. It is fun.
You know what I'm saying? And man, we have to have that for something that isn't Joe Rogan or something. You know what I'm saying? We need to have dudes who love the guy for the jokes. Like, I love your jokes, bro, not your
Well,
takes.
I think they do, but they just don't like feel comfortable expressing it, to your point.
You can't be like, bro, you made me giggle so hard.
Well,
You can't say that as a man.
So I've heard, okay, so there's this thing, I wonder if you've noticed this, but like when a guy recognizes you, he'll be like, do I know you from somewhere?
Dude.
Instead of when a girl recognizes you from the internet, they go, oh my God, I love your stuff. Like,
Bro, the number of times a guy stares at me for 5 minutes on the subway and then walks up to me, are you?
yes,
I am.
you know, like you
5
know,
minutes,
you
you've
know.
checked the thing. You've looked.
Yeah.
Are you?
And they already double checked it. And then they're like, because they want to like big dick you kind
Ugh.
of. And it's like, just say you like my stuff. Say I
Boom.
make you laugh.
And they don't say that. They say, pretty funny, man. Bitch, you're pretty
That's
gay.
so funny.
Shut up.
So
say you love me.
I'm lucky because so they don't
Gay's
do that
fine.
to
Pretty
me.
gay is great. Sorry.
And gay
Gay
is
is
okay.
great. Gay is awesome. Anyway.
So they don't do that to me because I'm a girl. So
Right.
they'll be like, you're funny. Like they just point blank.
Male fans,
Yeah, male fans.
of course.
They like.
Because we don't feel that's a strong man. But here's the thing.
But I think that's my audience is like strong men. Like
It's
if
cool.
if you like me, if you see my stuff,
Yes.
you're already, I think,
Strong man.
because the algorithm is. Shout out to my strong boys.
Strong boys, dude. Truly. And here's the second test: is that in a hangout, when you're making people laugh, he has to also enjoy it. Because when you're taking up the space, that man should enjoy you taking up the space.
Yeah, which you hate when women take up space.
Ew. Just be
Disgusting.
thin and
Just be silent and tiny.
silent and thin.
That's what I
Not
want.
not even true. I love a bodacious, loud bitch for sure.
Yeah, well, if you date comedians, I mean,
Yeah, straight up.
Wait,
And
so now
sometimes
you're-
you date Spanish comedians. That's like double.
oh, that's crazy. Wait, so now you're.
The way she
That's-
dodged that. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm like, that's nuts. Okay, so
That's loco.
wait, so are you dating anyone right now?
I anytime I talk about my actual dating life on podcasts, it always goes wrong.
Okay, so we don't have to.
I would love to.
I don't want to jinx it.
I always do this. I'll be like, yeah, and then the exact people that should not be seeing it have seen it.
Yeah.
I am celibate.
No, you're not.
For this podcast, Yvette, we just talked about this.
I go, he's lying.
I don't talk about any of this anymore of my own shit because I just know. Or if I do, It all happened 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, I did this one thing.
Beautiful.
That's a story mode. So don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm just out here.
You're out here.
Respecting women.
Yes.
And
Gassing
being
them
cool and having a good time and dating.
Beautiful.
Fun people and having a good time and being super chill and not being a sex addict. All right? But thinking sex is cool.
Sex, yeah, and
Sex
you're
is very
good and
cool.
you're perfect and no notes, frankly. Okay, wait. So you just did a 30 minutes on Don't Tell.
Yes.
How was that process for you, and how do you approach like doing a longer set like that? That's a tape.
This is a funny podcast. It's great because we're talking straight smut.
Yes.
And also it's Charlie Rose vibes.
Yeah.
It's so great.
What? That's not
It's
me.
like LMFAO meets Charlie Rose. It's
That's
so,
not me in a
it's
nutshell.
So good. I love it. I love it. No, I'm a fan. I love it.
Thank you.
So moving on
God.
from jizzing in mouths. So tell me about your process.
So where did you last come, and how did you?
Comedy for you means what to you?
What's your
so
process
good.
in approaching 30?
Dude, my favorite piece of work that I ever put out is this thing.
Let's go.
It's a Don't Tell special, 30 minutes called Usama Bin Laughing. It is my old handle, kind of harkening back to my old handle. It is a lot of my jokes. I love my jokes. It's very funny. It's just me for 30 minutes. Awesome. And I think it's very, very good. And I'm touring off it in the fall. The Usama Bin Laughing tour. Check
Okay.
out my website. Sorry.
You don't have to plug it like that right now. Like, let's talk about it. You can find him on socials. Now shut the fuck up. Go. Tell me.
Sorry.
You go into like sales mode. You're like, and
Sorry.
you can find me
Sorry.
on blah, blah, blah.
Got a little crazy there. Yeah, I love it. I love the special. I just love doing the jokes that I love. And
Yeah.
it was like, I love putting out stuff that is me. That just feels good. It feels
So
like I'm
good.
giving myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing something. I'm not doing not me. I'm not faking it for anybody. Because something that gets big off you faking it, all of a sudden I just feel dirty. I feel like I'm cheating the fan, right? You're not getting who I actually am. You're not a fan of the actual truth. You're a fan of some concept of it.
Right.
So I love that anybody who watched that is going to watch me do me. And it feels good.
That's great.
It feels good. Watch
Was-
it.
I can't wait.
Please watch it. Let me know what you think.
I'm actually, while I'm saying this, I'm like, I can't believe I haven't watched
Totally
it yet.
fine.
That makes me
Please,
like literally like
listen,
the worst.
30-minute content? Are you kidding me? In this day and
I know,
age?
you have to like
Are you
sit
insane?
down and
Yeah.
like turn off all the lights
Dude,
and like try and watch.
People, if you like ask people like how long does it take to conceive a kid, they're like 30 minutes probably, right? Like our concept of like what time is. You know, how long was a Bollywood film? 30 minutes? Like everything, because we're so locked in ADHD with our content,
Phones, yeah.
that everything seems like it's an insane amount of time.
Yeah.
So 30-minute content is crazy. And if you actually sit down for the whole thing, I applaud you.
Yeah, but I'm sure, I mean, I know you're such a strong comedian that I mean, this is something that's like, I'm actually really looking forward
Thank
to.
you. Please enjoy
like
it. I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
And when you come out with yours, I would love to watch it as well.
Hey, let's fucking go.
What would your special title be? If you made a special right now, what would the title of it be? Like title of the special? Hanging on.
Fighting for my life.
Fighting
I
for
don't
our life.
fucking know.
Something more intense, right?
Yeah, it's something
Let's all
like,
kill ourselves. Right? Like, do you have an idea of like what it would be?
I'm not gay.
And then a sequel title, I might be gay. Like a sequel that you release. It's just different versions of you maybe being gay. I tried it once.
Just waffling like on being gay or not gay. That's like my thing.
That's the title. Just waffling.
So when you do like a longer set like that, are you worried about trying to make it cohesive or
Yeah.
like talk about bigger themes? Like what sort of things do you
That's the
focus
idea,
on?
right? You gotta. There's a certain joke, attention span. After a certain point, people are like, what? You gotta string stuff together or else this is gonna feel like homework every time you start a setup. You can have the same energy without dynamics or changing it up. It's like 15 minutes tops. You might have noticed this on your sets too, right? Like when you're doing a large headlining, right? You can say the same vibe for like 15 minutes tops. Then you gotta like work the actual, like, what are you saying? What's going on? What are those topics? Because you can't just keep doing joke with nothing for 15, 30 minutes just joke. They're like, what are you even talking about? They go crazy.
Wait, so like by joke, you mean like just one topic, then the next topic, then the
Like
next
no,
topic?
like no stringing between the two, any of the
Right.
topics. You can do joke, but it's just like it's got to have like some sort of through line. People got to feel like they're not restarting or rebooting every time you're starting a joke because it's
Right.
tougher to do that at minute 30 than it is at minute 1. Minute 1, you're ready to go. Go anywhere. I'm ready.
Right.
Minute 30, they're like, you better be saying something. Because I don't know, because I've done all the laughing for your jokes. It's just now the laughs got to come from something deeper.
Well, that's also an interesting sort of challenge in New York because New York
Yeah.
sets are like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So like you can do that in 10 minutes or you almost are supposed
Yeah.
to do that because that's the way to get the most laughs per minute.
Sure, you have to. It's a showcase, right? So you got to like be
you
as funny as possible.
Boom, 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 boom.
What do you? But you're doing a lot longer sets. Like, what do you feel? Do you feel strong? Are you feeling like sometimes they're overwhelming, or how do you feel doing like a 30, 40? Like at this point, are you feeling good? Is it? What's your vibe with it?
I like doing a 30 because I just get to chill more. Like sometimes when you're doing 10, you're thinking like, I have 10 minutes, you know, and that's in the back of your mind. You're like, I need to just move this.
Sure.
But when you have a longer set, you can just kind of relax in the joke. You can riff on something you weren't expecting to riff on. Like you can, so like when I'm doing my headlining shows, because I'm not like taping it, you know, I'm not setting it in stone. So I like to just mess around a little bit, see where I go with it. Like just take the wheels off. Like, let's see what happens.
So you'll do a show at some, like you'll book your own show and you'll create everything. Your fans are mostly millennial girls, but then you have
honestly no, it's like very 50-50, like boys, girls.
I love this.
And sometimes I remember I had a show the other night and like there's like guys in there like 60s came.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, it's like what I love about my crowds is that like, and I know this because I'm seeing like other comedians on the lineups as well before me. They seem to really love jokes.
Yes.
Like they're really there for
that's what you need.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Which I think is so special.
Because the other side of it is like, love my boy Lucas, but you know that some of these girls are just here to like bang, right?
Well, so I think that is like that's like the Matt Rife curse.
Yes.
It's like
once you started, he did one joke. They're like, whoa.
It's like, wait, I thought you were my boyfriend.
Harass
like,
this lady over here.
Right, exactly. Like they don't have because you have to be putting out online what you're gonna do on stage.
Integrity, we're back.
Which I think you do that.
I try to.
Do you think that translates to the people who buy your tickets?
Yeah, the fans I have are a lot of minorities, definitely. Some whites too, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? We look at girls so differently. But like a lot of just smart, horny people. That's what I like. My ideal fan.
Smart, horny.
Smart, horny, smart.
Down to smash after.
Down to read.
Wood.
Down to wood.
Down to wood after.
I'm like, down DDW.
DDW.
Yes, horny free thinkers, you know, with a heart of gold. These are my favorite people.
That's beautiful.
If you're a horny free thinker with a heart of gold, I love you.
Come to the show.
Come to the show. Because y'all are goofy. Goofy people who understand jokes are just fun.
Yeah.
But then like also like they're sexy because they work on themselves, they're working their bodies, they work on their like energy. So it's just
you're just describing your ideal woman.
Woo!
You're not describing your crowd anymore. You're just like sorry.
To be honest, Yvette, I blacked out. I have no idea. I started describing my ideal woman. I don't know what I just said. What's your ideal fan?
You know, just like people who really like jokes. Like I think that's the.
What's their body type?
Huge tits.
I don't care, man or woman.
I just want a huge rack.
A huge singular tit.
I love it. Just a big rack in an audience. I'm like, if my crowd doesn't have just like a set.
Set.
Like I do a set, you have a set.
Yeah. Here's my set list. Here's your set list.
Let's go. Hang out with the actor.
I like that. You've never dated a guy from a show before.
No, but they're scared of me. So that's the difference between male and female comedians.
Yeah, of course.
The men after the shows, they don't come up to you.
Right.
Or if they do, they go, hey.
And that's
like,
not hot.
The girls, though, I've seen it. Like, they come up to my guy friends and they are like,
yeah, you're hilarious.
They're like, what are you doing after? Let me buy you a drink. Like, they get like aggro too. Like, they'll like, they'll be like, take your dick out right now. Let's do it.
Whoa. Sure. Dude, women are definitely like, the ones that come up to you like that, again, I said before, dangerous, watch out, be careful. When a woman's too forward, it's dangerous.
It's a red flag. I don't want to betray my gender, but that is like, I just can't picture myself being like that. I don't know.
I mean, it's hot. It's very hot.
You think it's hot?
It is definitely hot, but it's dangerous.
I have a question.
Yes, what's up?
Okay, so it's hot for the night. Would that ever translate into like a relationship with a person?
And the same thing with y'all. Don't y'all have like guys that you would fuck and then guys that you would date?
Yes.
And guys that you wouldn't date at all, right?
Right, but I guess my question is that disqualifying for dating if a girl's really forward up top?
Yeah, dating is a more like continuous hangs, right? Dating somebody is continuous hangs.
Yeah.
More than one hang, 2 hangs, 3 hangs, 4 hangs, 5, 6 hangs, 7 hangs, 8 hangs, 9, right? Like you're hanging out on a boat in a moat, right? You're hanging out
Yeah, we're
above,
hangs.
below.
We're
left,
doing
right.
hangs.
Exactly. Yes, right?
Top, bottom.
Top,
left,
bottom,
right.
bottom, top.
Unless.
But a fuck, I think for both parties, a fuck can be just one night. And the qualities required for the fuck is not the qualities required for multiple hangs, right?
Yes.
Y'all would bang a criminal once, you know what I'm saying?
And I have. And I
And she
have.
has.
I dated a criminal.
You know, a real criminal.
He was
Like a Jewish criminal, like
drug
embezzlement,
dealer.
or like real, what?
like a high quality, like a high class drug dealer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
like a bougie drug dealer. He didn't tell me he was a drug dealer. I had to figure that out later.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm an idiot. Like I knew.
Okay.
He
Was
just
it
had
London guy?
mysterious amounts of money.
Was it London guy?
No.
Okay.
No. London guy was fine.
Y'all really don't like, and y'all really turned off by dudes who can't take care of themselves. Like even evil men are hotter if they just don't give a fuck because they're like more manly. Like, oh, you're strong in your space.
Right.
When y'all affect our spaces too much, that's not hot to y'all because y'all don't want to see that y'all are fucking us with us that much. You want us to be strong, right? So when a man is like, oh, dude, you did this, here's the,
Yeah.
no
well,
responsibility.
That's just like, right.
It's lame.
That's
but
lame.
But a guy being like, yeah, I fucked her because I wanted to, and that was your sister, and I'm sorry, but I just wanted to fuck her. You'd be like, fuck you. But okay, maybe in a year I'll let you.
Okay, let's get back together though.
You know, like that
would
kind
work
of
on me.
conviction is like, okay, 3 ways. But without conviction, y'all really don't like the guy. And I think that's the most unattractive quality in a man is a lack of conviction.
Yeah.
I think y'all really think that's lame and weak.
Did you ever have a period in your life where you weren't?
Absolutely.
And that you figured that out over time?
Before stand-up, I was just like living passively. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just like, I was a smart kid, you know, doing med school stuff, you know, but I
Right.
didn't know what I wanted. I was a weird kid. I had a bowl cut. I was very skinny. I was not like a hot guy. I wasn't like awesome. But then
And now you're.
and now I'm slightly less disgusting. But I think when I started stand-up, I really started finding what I wanted to do with my life. And that was everything. Like,
Right.
Then I became my own person. I liked myself. My posture got better. When men find the thing that they love truly, it makes them hotter. Because the thing isn't hot. It's just what it makes happen to the guy, right? They have a purpose. They have a fucking intent. That's hot.
What's the female equivalent?
Tits.
Tits. Yeah.
Well, it actually is the same thing with women. Men don't like insecure women either, right? What are you doing? Stop.
Yeah,
That's
like
annoying to us.
desperate. Yeah. Needy.
When a woman legit doesn't need us, we're locked in. Not because we're weak or simpy. We just are like, what's going on in her life that is so awesome? And like, oh, like that. She's not envious of me, which means I can get better with her and that kind of shit. That kind of stuff that turns us on, you know?
Wait, do you feel like that's a thing in relationships where like women are envious of?
I think it can go both ways. Men or women can be.
Yeah.
What is it lower? You ever heard the swag gap?
No.
Swag gap is a Gen Z term. I should stop saying so many Gen Z terms. It makes me sound like a fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
you're on the internet.
I'm on the internet, man.
You're like
I'm scrolling the
you're
memes.
Like TV's dead anyway. Because I
Guess
love
what's
my
Paw Patrol?
phone. You in your home, like you just hooked up with an OnlyFans girl, and then you're like, "Can we watch Paw Patrol? Do you mind?"
It's pretty good characters. What was the question? I blacked out after I said Paw Patrol. What was it?
I got distracted. What the thing of the
Swag
equivalent
gap.
of-
Swag gap.
Yeah.
There's always one person who's cooler than the other person
Okay.
in a relationship. Could be the guy, could be the girl, and the less status person is always trying to strive. That's the person who likes the other person more, obviously, right? Because there's more stuff going on. There's more badassery. There's more shit. You know. What's on your mind?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that it's bleak. I was just thinking that it's bleak.
Why? You can be the swag gap, and it can be in your favor. But then you're with someone who's lame.
Yeah, I don't want to be the lame fucking
You're
guy.
right. But then if someone's super high swag gap above you, you're like, oh, this is stressful.
No, I would be with someone that's
Okay.
like way nicer than me. I just find it. I think every time I thought I was doing that, then I actually get to know them over time, and then it's not.
Actually, not.
It was a facade.
London.
London. Literally every single
Single man you've ever liked.
Every single guy.
Jesus
I've ever
fucking
been with.
Christ. Is there no hope
That's
for
why
women?
That's why we broke. I don't know.
And the one that is actually cool has like 7 secret families. He's like literally using his skills for evil.
You know what I was thinking recently? You know that thing of like if he wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
I feel like the guys who do like go after you and
Yeah.
like pursue you and stuff, you're like, oh my God, he's so interested. No, he has a girlfriend already. Like, and then the guys who don't have girlfriends are like watching like basketball clips on YouTube Shorts. Like those are the like that's the guy who should be my
Okay,
boyfriend,
okay.
but he would never fucking come up to me.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because here's the thing too, okay? If, and Fahim Anwar does a joke about this, because being good with women is kind of a rarer skill,
Yeah.
that when you are good with women, you're not using it just once. So if you're able to, he does an amazing metaphor of like he's dodging all the lasers. Like a woman, making a woman like you, like making a hot woman like you is like going through a laser field to get the diamond. You're just like, all these different like red flags you're like dodging and different eggs and you get in and you start fucking and then like gets back out, you know? That's kind of what it is. It's like being good with women is hard. So people who acquire those skills are not just using it once. Whoa. That is not everybody, but that's like a trend you can see.
Yeah. I think you gotta wait for those guys to tucker themselves out.
Luckily,
Like
we
you.
have balding, right? That fixes a lot of things.
That's so true. But
100%.
then what? I get a fucking bald guy?
What do you want?
My ex is bald.
You want a hot guy who fucks everybody, or do you want a bald guy who loves you? What do you want? There's only one choice. Okay?
I don't want anyone. I'm so done. Like, I'm exhausted.
Same.
I literally
Same.
am like, I just want to do my little fucking TikToks and get on stage, write sketches.
Dude, I'm with you. Again, trust me, this earlier upgrade Usama was back in the day.
Yeah,
At this
but now
point,
you're
I'm not
32,
I'm not
you're-
really. I'm also like just trying to be like, if I'm spending time with you, it should be a fun time.
Yeah.
It should not be so hard. You should not be so insecure about my comedy and my devotion to it because I'm trying to be the best on earth. I tell them immediately, right? I want to be the best comic on planet Earth.
And people hear that and they go, awesome. They don't know what that
They
means.
don't know what that means. 'Cause I really do want this, right?
Yes. The amount of work that is involved in that.
Dude, I just want someone who is just down with that journey. We'll augment that and we're just hanging out, having fun, eating, fucking, chilling, watching shit. Very simple if you make it simple.
Right.
It's all the other shit that everyone gets into, jealousy, ego, where the problem is. I think you're in the right place. You're in the right spot. I think that energy you'll find somebody that maybe
Yeah,
you
but
already
I
have.
literally don't want.
Are you single as fuck right now?
I'm so single. I just had like sort of a weird will they won't they that ended.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Yvette, those eyes won't stay single for long.
Usama, you're the only person on earth that has a crush on me right now.
Don't even
And I
have a crush.
love it.
It's not even a crush. It's just me appreciating you for who you are.
You had to say it like that?
Dude, I'm in love with you, actually.
Thank you. Was
Truly.
that so fucking hard? It's like these guys, they come on my podcast.
They don't want to fuck me.
Why are you here?
Yvette, I'm a fan. I think you're gonna
Yeah.
go far in this business. And
you.
you're a cutie patootie, and you should be anyone should be fucking lucky to date her.
Thank God.
Boom.
So now that you have this like 30 that's burned and out and
Yes.
online and beautiful and perfect and can't wait to watch it, never knows to watch it. So what are you doing now?
So basically, I'm trying to write new jokes now.
Yeah.
Try to write a new 40 by the time fall rolls around.
Whoa, that's lofty.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll probably get to 20 that I'm happy with, and maybe 20 that I'm
Yes.
like, okay, right? Then I'll work that 20 on the road probably. So just really trying to write new jokes this summer. I'm staying in the city. I'm just doing as many spots as I can.
Cool.
Podcast as well, trying to like get this tour promoted and stuff like that, and just really bunker down and just do it.
That's
you know?
phenomenal.
And then maybe date along the way a little bit,
maybe
maybe a little bit in a cool, healthy way.
in a regular, normal, it's good pace.
good pace.
Get it? Looking at people with huge tits, but seeing their heart.
The heart, because behind the tits, what's that? The heart.
The heart, it's in there.
Absolutely, and it's bulging too.
Easy.
And it's juicy as well.
Yeah, the juicy heart.
Is your heart double D?
That's what we're looking for.
see what I'm saying?
That's in your cooking on something.
Let's
right now.
go.
No,
Let's go.
You've been in the pocket this whole time, but right now it's like a whole other thing.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I really want to get these new jokes. I'm very focused on this. I want to finish a script by fall. There's some people that are kind of having some looks at different production companies. There's a script I'm pitching, so I'm trying to work that as well.
fantastic.
I just really want to be focused, and
Yeah,
but I'm always focused. But this is like truly trying to.
I can feel it. You're
Yeah.
locking in.
Thank
You're
you.
locking in big time.
Oh yeah,
It's awesome.
big time. You sound like our boy sometimes because you're such a good friend of his.
Do you think?
Some things you
and
say,
so I like
you
say
have
some-
blank Tourette's a little bit, like big time, big time. You just said that big
he
time,
says that?
dude. It's the energy you said it with. I was like, classic.
That's hilarious. We text like most days.
But
And like
for
we
a man,
talk
that's
all
crazy
the time.
because we don't be texting like that.
No,
friends.
I love him. Like we love each other.
Well, I see it.
He came for my birthday.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was so sweet.
He really is one of those guys where you think he's gonna be a douchebag and he's the
Not.
nicest guy ever.
Sweetest
Super
guy.
cool.
Like
Funny.
really like
And funny as fuck.
yeah, he's really fun.
Yeah.
Anyway. So your embarrassing story.
Oh!
Oh, that's the last thing. Okay,
Okay,
wait.
I'll tell you this.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
most embarrassing moment?
Quickly, okay. It was, do you know what HOSA is? Health Occupational Students of America. It's like, remember in high school you had those like groups that you would like you could go travel with those groups if it was like a professional kind of thing. Business Leaders of America or like medical. But so we got into the competition. We got in the highest level. So all the different high schools go to Atlanta. And then you meet all the high schools in your area and the girls are there and like everyone's kind of hanging out. We're all doing our events. But we're also hanging out afterwards. Very fun time for a high school kid, right?
Okay.
So there were some East Plano girls. Okay, I'm Plano senior. I'm middle. Plano, Texas. What's up? You know, East Plano girls were there. That's hot. They're hot. They're hot.
They sound hot.
Roshni was coming. You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Roshni was there?
Roshni Parikh was fucking coming. Are you out of
First,
your mind?
last. Let's fucking go.
Go. She's married now. Love you. Still.
But if you want to break that up, just hit my line. Okay.
So basically, I bought some clothes day before. I was so excited to hang out with these girls because it was already set up that we're like the day of we're gonna hang out like after our events, right? So Sheree, my boy, he knew a friend in that group, so basically she used her like, hey, can you tell them we're all gonna hang out? And they're like, yeah, sure, it's be fine. Oh, we know someone from like the thing, and I was like, oh, they kind of know me. I was kind of being known as a funny guy back then. Like it was kind of starting the bubbling of the
Let's go.
reputation. I was pumped. They're gonna come to our hotel room first, hang out for 2 seconds, and we're all gonna go into the streets of Atlanta, hang out in the downtown area, right? Very fun vibes, right? I had bought some clothes the day before. Okay. I didn't know fashion back then. I did not know fashion. And even now, I'm working on it. Then I really didn't know.
Okay.
The outfit I had gotten to hang out was plaid shorts
Yeah.
and a different type of plaid shirt. Brother,
Double plaid.
brother, I
Double
looked
plaid.
like 3 different types of picnics, right? I didn't know that was gonna be a Clash City, bro. I didn't know. I thought it was too cool.
You were on something though. I feel like that's good.
Bro. So the girls come in, right?
I'm picturing you like skinny,
Dude,
also like tiny,
so real,
like
real.
so just like this like
is-
just all picnic.
This was my goal weight. This mic stand, right?
Oh my god.
So the girls come in. We're all at me and Shree's hotel room. Basically, we're all hanging out. 4 girls and 2 guys, right? We are locked in. It's vibes, right? They're laughing at all my jokes.
They're
Shree's
obsessed with
like
you.
Shree's jokes. We're just the coolest guys.
Do you
in
have
this room.
alcohol?
We don't know alcohol, but we're just chilling. We're chilling. We're just chilling, hanging out.
Okay.
We're gonna go out, maybe drink then.
Ooh.
So making these girls laugh. Roshni's laughing. Roshni's here, looking like a
She's
baddie.
so hot.
Looking like a baddie, cheeked up from the back, right? Let's go. She's looking good.
She's 16.
She's a mom too, by the way. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Obviously, she looks cute.
Yeah.
Somebody had to make her a mom. Just saying. Just saying.
Chris driving the fuck in, dude. Okay.
So I'm like, all right, it's time to wear the clothes because we're about to go. I should have just, oh God. So we're all hanging out. I tell the ladies, I'm like, listen, I gotta go change into something a little more.
So you weren't even wearing the
I
outfit.
wasn't wearing the outfit yet.
What were you wearing?
Here's just like my whatever. Like
t-shirt.
we woke up in that. They were fine with that. I was like, gotta go change into my going out outfit, which is already just so lame.
Yeah, what are you? You're like a woman for that. That's crazy. Like
It was absolutely crazy. I get up in high school. I'm like a kid, okay?
I'm sweating
so
right now.
I like go in
the
the
entire
bathroom to
body's
change. Like and I told them I was like, be right back. Oh, I come out in the double picnic quilt. Bro, when I say they were laughing, the door opens, they stop laughing. They're like,
Oh no.
5 seconds of silence where they take me in and they're like, oh,
That's so much worse than if
cool.
they had just roasted
The entire
you.
time we were out, I would just hang out with Shree in the back. We had lost all their respect, all their intensity, all their energy. It was 2 groups hanging out outside at that point. And it was so bad. It was just, because like, it was cool vibes. Then I say, gotta go change. I come out in like picnic outfit, 2 different types of plaid, orange and blue or something. It was insane. And they were like, we are not hanging out with these guys in public. It was like 4 girls and then 2 guys in the back. And we just had like a separated Muslim-friendly hang at that point. It was embarrassing. It was maybe the top 5 embarrassing moments of my life.
And that's why you're a comedian.
It's one of
today.
It's one of the
Stuff like that is like,
dude. When I opened the door, 4 girls that were back then, girls meant everything to you, right? Open the door and 4 girls who you had the lock on are now disgusted. As a high school kid that is not cool already, who finally has his first cool moment, it's brutal. It's destructive.
that was your first foray into the ick.
A foray into the ick, yeah.
That was.
I learned from the icks firsthand, yeah.
How did you do everything? Now, do you ever wear plaid?
Whenever I see plaid, I have a traumatic response.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In fact, I should have leaned into it. Like, hey, if y'all want to eat food off me, that'd be kind of hot because I have
No, I know there
want a
could
blanket.
there's so many, but also like they should have said like LMAO, like
Dude.
change your top, like.
Well, because we weren't friends, it was more of like a sexy vibe. You see what I'm saying? Like it was like going out.
Yeah,
with,
but like
Still.
like if I
they
were
were
there,
mean. They were mean.
yeah,
Definitely.
they were being mean to you. If I had been there, I would have been like, Usama, change your shirt. Ha. I'd be like,
really?
you cutie pie. I'd be like, LMAO, don't wear that. Love you.
I wish. Roshni was like, We had since become friends after that. Dude, that was years ago. We met after college and like it's all friends. I know her husband. It's all good. All the vibes are good now. That was rough. And I'm sure if you ask them, they're like, that wasn't that bad, but it was kind of weird, but it wasn't that bad.
They
Have you ever talked about it
genuinely, they probably do not remember it.
100%. What?
Have you ever talked about it with them since?
I remember talking to Roshni about it like really quick. And she was like, what? Oh,
Yeah.
she didn't remember the whole trip. Like she was maybe on drugs at the time. She was like, what? I don't remember being 17. What are you talking about? You wearing a plaid? What? So I think it was fine, but
yeah, but
at
stuff
the
like
moment,
when
dude,
you remember it, yeah, no one will remember it the way that you remember
100%.
it. But that is formative, and I'm
Yes.
glad you learned.
Boom.
And you look very stylish today.
Thank you so much.
So I really appreciate that.
What does Roshni think though? Sound off in the comments.
Roshni, if you're watching, please let us know what you think of Usama's outfit today. Your silence was deafening and will not be forgotten.
Deafening.
So, anyway, thank you so much for coming,
a great
Usama.
time.
This was literally the best day ever.
I had a great time.
Where we can find you on socials.
At Usama Stands Up, at Mango Bae, YOURMANGOBA. It's a podcast I wrote with my friend. Follow me at Usama Stands Up. I have a tour coming out in the fall, Usama Bin Laughin' Tour. Please go to my website, usamastandup.com, or my bio link on my IG to get tickets. It's coming to a city near you. Please come out. It'll be fun.
Come out. I can vouch. Usama's one of the funniest people in the game right now. So you gotta go see him.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yay.
Fun
okay.
times.
Bye.
Don't be a sex addict.